What's up, everyone? Good morning. Guys, I know we're just a minute late, but Mom wanted to get some breakfast ready. What's up, pretty girl and Earl? I'll be here. Good morning, Mom and Mike. Thank you. Lindsay says, morning. Good morning, Lindsay. Janet says, morning, Mike and Mom. Good morning, Janet. And pretty girl and Earl says, good morning, all. And Sandra says, I made it, LOL. You did, sis. Even though we were like a minute late. But it's cool because we're not going to be on here for just an hour tonight because I have got some stuff to do and I got to go home. And Lindsay, we're kind of outside. So it was super cold, guys, this morning. So I decided, well, Mom actually decided we're going to do this in somebody else's backyard where it's nice and warm. So that's where we're at this morning. In somebody's cool backyard with, here, let me move so you guys can see it. Somebody's cool backyard with some chairs and a greenhouse and beautiful landscaping. They let us use the backyard. Or did they? Maybe we just threw an old couch in some random backyard. Matrix says, hello, Matrix. Pretty girl's laughing at me. And pretty girl and Earl says, hey, Matrix. All right, guys. I wasn't sure what to talk about today. So, as you see the name of the stream and the picture that doesn't match the stream at all, Janet says, morning, everyone. And as you guys, our picture doesn't match the stream at all because when I did that thumbnail, I was planning on streaming outside. Didn't work out. So I just kept the thumbnail because they take a little while to make. So anyways, we're talking about this year is almost over. And it's going to be a new year. So time for resolutions, time to figure out what we're going to do, what changes are we going to make in life, all that stuff. Mom, all right, Mom, swings, get ready, get covered up.
All right, guys, I'll be down in just a second. Let me get my coffee.
Anyways, I hope that's not for me, Mother.
Well, what do you think it's for, Superman?
Oh, God. This is why, guys, I have to go to the gym for a whole week when I leave here. Because I don't eat this stuff. Anyways.
What, you think it's for the guy next door?
Pretty girl says, yay, Mom. And Matrix says, hey, Ashley and Earl. Well.
Hello, everybody.
I wouldn't think it was for the guy whose backyard we stole.
You said, is that for? I hope that's not for me. What do you think? It's for the guy next door, the guy in the backyard?
Yeah, this is why. Okay, she's got this shit here. She's got a homemade cheesecake that's going to end up being really good, but probably add 50 pounds. So now I've been here longer than normal. I've been here I've been here since Friday. Got here Friday evening. She fed me, and it's been like a no stop feed fest since I've been here. I feel like I've gained like 15 pounds.
Hey, everybody, look at my pajamas Lashana got me. I just love them. It's pretty cool. Oh, I go like this. I was trying to show you all my shirt.
Looks like she was taking a poop. Pretty girl and Earl says, how are you today, Matrix? And Matrix says, hey, Mike and Mom. And Sandra says,
hey, Matrix.
F you. I ate a lot last night. Mom just kept saying, here, you want this? LOL. I know, sis. That's how it is here.
She ate a bowl of soup. She turned around and ate. I made it like a little glass of cheesecake. And I said, here, Sandra, eat this.
Guys, I'm low-key wearing a jacket right now because of this. Because of that pooch I got. That pooch came when I came here. So, and I missed the gym Thursday. I didn't go and do legs. So.
Well, how come I got a pooch. See my pooch?
Yeah, she has a pooch.
See my pooch?
She has a pooch because of the way she eats. Lindsay says, well, shit, I want a sandwich. Come on over, Lindsay. You can have a piece of cheesecake, too.
Hey, this has got strawberry, what is it? Sour cream or strawberry Philadelphia cream cheese on it.
Yep. Matrix says, I'm just tired and depressed. Nothing out of the normal. Oh, man. I hate depression, Matrix. I suffer that really, really bad. And that is a lifelong struggle. That's something that never goes away. We just have to learn how to control it.
I try to stay away from stress, man.
It's bad.
I don't need it.
No, depression. It's bad. And it hits a lot of people. Just be strong, Matrix. You got this, bud. Pretty girl said, why did Lindsay's message get held for review? Do I show it? Yes, you can show it. You can always show Lindsay's message, pretty girl.
Hi, Lindsay.
I don't know why they do that sometimes, but yeah, you can always show her message. And she said, never mind. And Janet says, moms do that, Mike. We feed our kids no matter how old they get. I know.
Exactly.
And
Thank you.
I try to tell her, Janet, I'm in the gym. I'm on a certain diet. And she's like, oh, you can eat this day.
He can go home and work it off.
Oh, it's going to be hard this time. Pretty girl and Earl says, I feel you, Matrix. Same here, buddy. Same here. And Lindsay says, you're supposed to gain 15 pounds over Christmas. That's what moms are for.
Thank you, Lindsay. You're right.
Yeah, but Lindsay, it gets to the point where it's so hard to lose.
His New Year's resolution can be lose weight.
Don't come here for 2 months until I lose weight. No. Pretty girl and Earl says, Matrix, that's why I just put a smile on my face and force myself to pretend to be happy right now.
Amen.
And Matrix says, me too, Mike. And that's true, pretty girl. We have to find happiness within ourselves, and everybody has it. We just got to find it and figure out where it's at. That's the big reason I've been doing them shorts, the motivational shorts, just because you guys know what I suffer, and I suffer at hardcore. And I've found a way right now, I'm not saying forever, but right now to find happiness within myself. And that has helped me so much. Now, as you know, if you suffer depression, anxiety, or anything like that, nothing's forever. So right now I'm happy. And that's where we need to get you guys at, to where you genuinely feel happy right now.
Lindsay says, wait, what went wrong with the comment I made? What went wrong with it?
I don't know, Lindsay. Sometimes YouTube holds them until one of us approves them. And that's so stupid. And you're a moderator. Lindsay's a moderator.
Damn bitches.
Hold on, Lindsay.
Not you, Lindsay. I'm talking about you, YouTube.
Let me make sure you're a moderator. I know you are. If you're a moderator, it should not hold your comments.
I got to try this cheesecake, guys. Tired looking at it.
All right, let me see here.
Oh my God, it's good.
Guys, if you haven't liked the video, please go out and give it a thumbs up. It helps us get
oh my God.
shown.
I think I'd rather have this than the bread.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks sweet.
Lindsay,
Lindsay, why aren't you a moderator, damn it? Hold on, I got to make her a moderator. There, Lindsay, you're a moderator now. How are you not a moderator? That's crazy. So I thought she was a moderator. That's really weird.
I don't know. They don't even know nothing how to do that. I'm looking.
Oh, and Pretty Girl and Earl's trying to tell me I'm not. She's not a mod. Okay, now she's a mod. Oh, she switched accounts.
That's why.
Pretty Girl says, "Okay, thank you. I'll show them when that pops up from now on. I just didn't want no, cause at first I've ever seen that. That's okay. And thank you, Pretty Girl, for asking, because
she's got her eyes
sometimes
open.
the ones that are I have certain comments here held, so they can't come through. So if you ever see that, thank you for asking.
She keeps her eyes peeled on it.
Yes,
That's one
she's
good
good.
thing.
She's good at this. Sandra says, Lindsay, I think it was the word shit.
Oh,
And Lindsay says, I guess I switch accounts when I got a new phone. I just realized I'm not a mod anymore. This must have been the account that got blocked, LOL. That's true, Lindsay. I bet it was. I unblocked you, though. And Pretty Girl and Earl says, nothing. I didn't think, Lindsay. That's why I was going to show it. And Janet says, I tell him the same thing, Mom. We try to feed him also. They do. And guys, I don't ever eat. Lindsay's the same way. I see. And Lindsay, our Pretty Girl says, yes, Mike. I deal with bipolar depression and I fake happiness a lot to make myself get through it. Pretty Girl, I know what that's like. I have like a reactive attachment disorder. So I have a bunch of depression, anxiety, and I will not take medication for it. And it sucks. Sometimes it gets hard. Sometimes you can't even get out of bed. And I remember them feelings. And I just got tired of feeling like that. I got tired of just being in my head all the time. It's one of the reasons why I started doing the YouTube shorts that I do for you guys. But it's hard. It's so hard. Sometimes you just feel like there's no end. But there is. And life is amazing if we make it amazing.
I guess I'm pretty good because I don't let that get to me anymore. I used to, but I don't let it get to me no more. Yeah. I very seldom get stressed.
It's hard though. It's hard not to. And Pretty Girl and Earl says she's not mad. She should be though. And she says, "Yay, congrats, Lindsay." And Matrix says, "I don't fake happiness." That's true, Matrix. But sometimes, Bud, that's the only route you have. Don't fake happiness. You have to find a way to make yourself happy for the time. I'm not saying fake happiness. That's a really, really hard thing to do. But there are ways to make yourself actually happy. And if not for long, at least you feel happiness for a day. That's the goal that we need to get you at. Not to fake like you're happy, but to just feel happy for at least a day. Everybody's got happiness inside them. We just have to dig for it. And no matter what the problems are on the outside or the problems are on this side or in our brains, there's happiness somewhere. There's something that makes you happy. And we have to find it. David says, good morning, Mike and Mom. Ashley, I'm sorry I missed you Friday. And Crazy Girl, I'm sorry I missed you yesterday.
Good morning, David.
Good morning, David. Pretty Girl says, Matrix, I know it's hard to do, trust me, but I do it to make sure that I don't bring someone else down that may be going through it too. That's why I left last night, because I couldn't hide it last night. I seen that, Ashley. I knew why you left.
At the end, she sounded sad.
Yeah, I knew why you left, and that's why I always support that. If you guys have to drop out because you're having issues, but you always have somebody to talk to here too, guys. And you don't have to talk on live or anything like that, but you always have somebody here. We're family. And we do care about you more than just YouTube. We care about you guys for you guys. And Pretty Girl says, yep, then you know what I'm talking about, Mike. And I refuse to take the meds too. And that's why I started doing my lives to help. And I hope they do help. Lives have saved me.
I think they're helping Lashana too.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, it gives us fresh people to talk to. It gives us people that care, and it's just, I mean, it's a horrible feeling, Ashley and Matrix. I know it's some of the worst feelings I've ever been through in my entire life. And there are times I feel like I can't get through it. You guys, early on, John and everybody's seen me go through some pretty tough stuff. Lindsay, she's seen it in person. It's pretty bad, and I get really bad. And I get attached to people. My problem is I get attached to people and they either become shitty or they leave me or I push them away or something. And it's uncontrollable. It spirals out of control for me. And I've just gotten to the point now to where if you leave me, you leave me. It's your loss, not mine. Yeah. And that's where I had to get to. I had to get to that point, no matter how much I love you. But unless I let these people control me and control my happiness, I have to say, you either stick by me or you don't. And if you don't, you're the one that's going to regret it in the end because you're going to miss everything that I had. So that's how I've had to be. And Pretty Girl says, this time of year is just hard. It is, Pretty Girl. I'm so glad Christmas is over. Janet says, yes, it is. I love you, my other hubby. Thank you, Janet. Love you too. Matrix says, I don't take meds either. I was beaten as a child. That's where all this stuff comes from. Yes, Matrix, and there's a way to release that. This is the thing. There's a way to let go of the past. It sucks that happened to you, and it's horrible that people do that. But it's not your fault, and it never was your fault, and it never will be your fault. And you didn't grow up to put that on someone else. So there's a way. Let me figure things out, and I'll do a live on this one day. There's a way to, let go of your past, and the only way you're going to get better is to let go of your past, and just know that nothing was your fault back then. Pretty Girl and Earl says, David, you're perfectly fine. I understand. And Matrix says that's what marijuana is for. That's for sure. I can't do that though. Hi, Sky. Sky says, hi, Mike, Mom, Ashley, Matrix. Hi, everyone.
I think Matrix, that's why I don't deal with depression, because I do too much green leaves.
Yeah. Ashley says much
green
love.
Heart.
Sky says much love, Ashley. And Ashley says, I was sad, y'all, and I didn't want to ruin y'all lives, so I left. Ashley, you will never ruin our life. No matter how sad you are, we're here for you. You should not have to leave because you feel sad. If you want to stay, you stay, and we'll deal with it. We'll all get through it together.
Maybe sometimes when you talk about it, it kind of
right, it does. But some people, I understand how she feels. I like to just be alone and get away from everybody.
They don't want to know you're totally business,
I don't want to be away from everybody because I don't love them. I want to be away from everybody because I don't want to hurt them. And not like hurt. And so you're always welcome to stay no matter what. And Pretty Girl and Earl says, Sky, much love. And Pretty Girl and Earl says, this time of year is really the worst for me from the 24th to the 30th because that's when my grandfather was dying, and he was like my dad. He raised me from 2 months old. Aw. And we're almost to the 30th right now, Ashley. And like I said, just stay strong. You got to stay strong up here and here because you have somebody sitting right next to you right now that loves you very much also. And they'll be there with you to the end. Also, when you're here, you're a part of our family, and you don't go nowhere. If you're dealing with something, you stay here with us.
Oh, shit, I had my hands full.
And Sky says, true, Mike. Thank you, Sky. And Sky says, Matrix, much love, praying for you. And Pretty Girl says, same, Matrix. That's why my grandparents raised me to get me away from the abuse. But 4 years does a lot of damage that never fully heals. You guys are right. There are damage that never does fully heal. Just because you leave it behind doesn't mean it's healed. But you can get through this. I promise you. There's a way to just leave it back here. And it's going to cross your mind sometimes, but there's a way to get through this, guys. I promise you. And Lindsay says, counseling can help a lot. Also, talking it out anonymously. Okay, I won't go to counseling, but I would talk to like Lindsay or somebody I'm comfortable with. That's just me. I don't like talking to somebody I don't know. I don't like talking to somebody I have no attachment to, nothing like that. So if it was ever like Lindsay or somebody, one of you guys or somebody I trust, I'm willing to talk, but I do not like talking to random people I don't know. But you're right, Lindsay. Counseling does help a lot of people. And David says, green is a perfect medicine for everything. That's what they say. I just can't do that. It puts me too much in my head. And Matrix says, he's dead. That's done. That's kind of like that, Matrix. But at the same time, it's, we always have memories of before. And Pretty Girl says, Matrix Earl said, get a punching bag and just start going to town on it. That's true, too.
Exactly.
That helps. Sky says, I've been fighting depression off and on since I was 14. I get it too, guys. Yes, Sky. And I think that's what attracts a lot of you guys to this channel. We all know each other. We all can feel that with one another. And Pretty Girl says, he said it helps, Matrix. And Matrix says, why can I see Sky in here. You cannot see Sky, Matrix? I don't know. Because she's showing up. Does everybody else see Sky?
Hi, Sky.
David said, talking about depression to people like us that are family friends on YouTube, it's a stress reliever. It is.
Exactly.
You guys, sometimes after our lives, I leave here feeling amazing. So much better. Matrix says, I am alone most of the time. So am I, Matrix. Look, I live alone, and I've pretty much pushed everybody out of my life. Most people. And I've done that to heal myself and protect myself. Now that I've done the pushing, I have to learn not to become attached to people anymore.
I forgot my coffee.
I have to learn not to bring people so close to me anymore. That's where I'm at right now. So the pushing away is done. And now the bringing back is going to be super slow. And if ever, I may never bring people back that close to me again. It just depends on how comfortable I feel. So I get that, Matrix. Pretty Girl says, thank you all so much for that. It really does mean a lot to me to know you all care and are here for me. Of course, we're always going to be here for you, Pretty Girl.
Nice and warm.
We're always going to be there for you guys. If you ever need us, I mean, I would do a special live for you guys if I wasn't at work and something was going on. Matrix says, I go live just to talk to people. And that's amazing, Matrix. That's what's helped me. Going live and talking to people that I feel is real. There's so many people that aren't, you know, and so one of the greatest things about doing live streams is you guys, getting you guys and getting to be with you guys at least 2 days, 2 days every other weekend. And Sky says, so sorry, guys, we went through that. So sorry you guys went through that. Everything happens for a reason, though, guys. Everything makes us stronger. And like I said, I know as bad as it can be, your past or things that happen to you, no matter how bad it can be, everything happens for a reason. And it may not sound fair, guys, and it may be a shitty deal, but everything happens to either make you stronger, to make you a different person, or to make you not that person that, did things like that to you.
I went upstairs and Kurt said, oh, you really look nice in that. And I said, thank you.
Yep. And Pretty Girl and Earl says, and yes, Earl is very supportive and he notices when I start declining and he tries to help the best he can. And that's true. And there's sometimes that nobody can really help you guys. Help us, And Sky says, that's me too, Mike. Counseling never worked for me. Nope. Counseling works for people. It just never worked for me. Pretty Girl, guys, I'm trying to speed up with these comments so I can get to the end. I am so far behind. Pretty Girl says, Matrix, that's why I'll always be there for lives, because that's why I do mine, just to have people to talk to. Yes, and Mike, I hate counseling too. Talking to someone who knows nothing about me is something I can't do. I agree. And Matrix says, one of the oldest medicines. Yes, and David says, that's because that's blanks are meant for you. And Pretty Girl says, same here, Sky. Counseling never helped me. And Janet says, I see Sky. I can see Sky. And Matrix says, nope. And Sky says, Matrix, it is a Google glitch. Only thing I can think of happens is crazy girls too. I checked my block list last week and no Matrix anywhere on my block list. And that's okay, Sky. That's why I try to bring up comments up here. That way, no matter what, you see them. And Sky says, hi, Janet. And David says, I was seeing a psychiatrist off and on through my years, and all they've done was push pills on me, pills at their pills at their pills. I am now pill-free, and I have a medical card. Yes, and that's good. And that's another thing. A lot of them want to push medication. Yeah. And I will never take pharmaceuticals, guys.
Make you look like a zombie or drooling all over yourself,
The worst thing we can do is take pharmaceuticals. Stay away from them if you can. And Sky says, much love, hearts, hearts, hearts. Pretty Girl says, I see Sky. I would lose my issue if I couldn't see Sky.
Wonder why LaShawn ain't on
And
there.
Pretty Girl says, thank you all so much. I don't know. Sky says, Ashley, I'm sorry, Matrix. I tried to fix it. Can't figure it out. Sky says, oh, that's nice, Mom.
Thank you.
And Pretty Girl says, you do, Mom. Those PJs look good on you and very comfy.
They are. And they're
Janet
nice
says,
and warm.
"Hi, Sky." And Matrix says, "I don't trust a lot of people. Trust is earned with me, not given." That's true. And Pretty Girl and Earl says, "Same, Matrix." And yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You know, you have certain people that you're close to and certain people that you're not, and people that you used to be very, very close to and you just lost connection. There's very, very few people that I am super close to. I'm super close to Janet and her family. I'm super close to Bill and Lindsay. You know, Bill and Lindsay and I have had fallen out, and we didn't talk for over a year, a couple times, but yet they were always there. And that's somebody that truly cares about you. Somebody that's not going to throw you away no matter what you've been
She's
through.
looking at both of us on the TV.
She is. No matter what you've been through in life, and no matter what you've been through with these people, they do not throw you away. That means they care about you unconditionally. So Bill and Lindsay, I have to say, are some of my best people because they've been through that with me. And they've been through the worst of the worst with me. And they never left. They stayed. Well, I left them, but we always came back together. Janet and them, I'm super close to because I feel like that's happening there. You know, and there's a few other people I don't want to name that I'm close to, but not as close. And that's the thing. We just have to find somebody that unconditionally can love us and make us feel like, you know, we should feel. Not feel abandoned because we've, you know, people's felt like that most of their lives. Not feel like they're only around you for one reason or the other. Feel like they care about you genuinely. When they say, hey, come over, or hey, go out to dinner, or hey, do this or do that, you know, you actually feel in your heart, wow, these people are my family. These people love me. And no matter what, they're never going to push me to the side. And that's what I have with Lindsay and Bill, because you guys know, if you guys have been with this channel for a while, you know, we've been through some pretty bumpy shit. And no matter what, we've always came back together. Like, you know, and they're the first people ever that I've ever came back to that close. Are they not? Mm-hmm. Usually when I push you out, I'm done. But Bill and Lindsay are pretty damn persistent.
What did you think about the cheesecake?
It's amazing. I just admit, you know how my mouth waters sometimes when I eat that stuff. Mm-hmm. I can't talk. So I'm working on that. So hold on, guys. Let me go back up here.
Well, another reason you're reading too much too.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Pretty Girl says, same Matrix. Matrix says, I was taking more than 50 pills a day. Wow. And those were just psych meds. That's crazy. Pretty Girl says, I have no one in my life besides Earl, my mom, and my grandma. That's all.
You got us.
You got us, Pretty Girl. Yes, you do. Lindsay says, heart, heart, heart. Love you, Lindsay. Sky says, you have us, Ashley. Yes, you do. And Ashley says, Matrix, I've been there. I've been put in a place as well to force me to take said meds, and I hated it. So I finally got out and quit taking everything. And now take nothing because I was tired of feeling like a zombie.
Exactly.
Matrix says our group is in the only I have to keep my sanity. And that's true. And you're always going to have us, Matrix. We're not going anywhere. And Lindsay says, you know who used you. I do, Lindsay. We all know. Even these guys know. And it's pretty shitty that they did that. Yeah, Mom knows. And they find, you know, the fact that I care, that's where my weakness is. Fuck them people. They know who they are. We know who they are. And I never want to be in their lives again because they were worse than anybody I've ever been around. And Pretty Girl says, Sky, you're amazing. Yes, you are. Everybody in here, you guys are amazing.
Everybody, yep.
And Lindsay says, we forced you to be our friend. Yes, Lindsay, I'm glad you did, though, because that shows that you guys truly cared about me. You're the only, and I've never told you this before, but you guys are the only guys that's ever been in my life that has ever been persistent enough to continue to try, even with all my fucked up shit in my head, continue to be there and not let me push you guys away. You guys are the only ones, and that's why I have that special connection with you. And that's why we have that special connection, because you guys are the only ones that's ever been that persistent not to just walk away. So yes, I'm not telling you that again because now your head is like this big. Matrix says, I get it, Ashley, been there. And Ashley says, y'all are the best. And Sky says, so are you, Ashley. And Sky says, LOL, Lindsay. And Pretty Girl says, thank you, Sky. And Sky says, happy, happy, pray, pray. Guys, listen. You guys start watching my shorts that I put up. I do that for you guys, and I'll start trying to put more and more up. I'll start trying to put more and more up. Matrix, I made you a moderator. I think I can trust you now. But anyways, what's up, DNA?
Hey, DNA. You know who that is, don't you?
Yes. Isn't that yeah, Earl.
I didn't know until Ashley said it's Earl.
Mm-hmm. I remember it. But anyways, guys, not good to talk with my mouth.
I just knew it was Ashley and Earl. I didn't know DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who's DNA? She told me.
Matrix says, this time of year is super depressing for me. Janet says, Mike, I'm not letting you push me away. Thank you, Janet. That means a lot because some people have. And DNA says, hi, Mike, Mom, and everyone else. and
Sweetie.
Matrix says, Mike, sometimes paranoia is justified. I agree. Most times paranoia is justified, especially when your whole life people have used you. They didn't love you. And that's what fucked my head up so bad is people get into my life acting like they love me, and then they walk out like I was nothing. Zero. After everything I do. When I love people, I do everything for them. Everything. When I get an attachment for someone, I'll do anything for them. They take advantage of that, and then they just go when they get what they want. I'm done with that. I'm over it. And people that want to be like that, I'm watching. I'm watching for that. And I'm watching for these people that only want to be in my life for one reason. And I'm going to stop it before it starts. And that's my New Year's resolution. And Lindsay says, and don't let Bill get to you. He's the kind of person that the more he messes with you, the more he likes you. I've learned that. Guys, me and Bill go head to head all the time because of the shit he says and does. But I love him to death. But that's Bill. You have to know him, right, Lindsay? He'll always be like that. And Sky says, most of my friends who I thought were rude or die rode away. Yeah, who I thought were ride or die rode away. The true ones stayed, and they are online. And that's true, Sky. Most people that say I'll ride or die with you, you're gonna be my dude, you're gonna be my person, I love you this, I love you that. 99% of the time, that's all bullshit words. And that's where I'm at. I hear people say, I love you. Oh, I love you this. I love you that. I don't tell you I love you unless I love you. Then it dries up in a week or so. And then like, oh, wow, that stupid dumbass believed that I actually loved him. And now I'm running away with whatever he did for me. It's whatever, though. I don't care because them are the people that karma is a bitch, guys. Them are the people that are going to end up by themselves and alone. Not us. Not us.
That's considered fake friend.
Yeah. We're not going to end up alone. These people that do that to us are going to end up alone. Mark my words. Karma's a bitch. And Dave, the teddy bear. What's up, Dave? Says you.
Hey, Dave.
Yo. That's what he says.
Yo.
And David Doyle says, I had quite a few friends. I pushed them away because of the drugs that they chose to do. Well, yes, David, that's another reason to get rid of someone.
I've been there and pushed people away like that. Yep.
Yep.
Even my own children.
Oh, yeah. Matrix said, our Pretty Girl says, Matrix, I get that so much. This time of year sucks. I won't go back to it, but time of year sucks. It does, Pretty Girl. And you're going to get through this, girl. You got this. Just like us, you got this. The this is the thing.
Oh, right on her
I know, it
nose.
got on her nose. This is the thing. When people hurt me, you know, I want to say I'm done with everyone. I don't trust anyone anymore. I'm just done with being hurt by people I love. I'm just over it. But then if I follow through with that, I rob the people that actually do care about me. I rob that blessing. You know what I'm saying? So we just have to be careful with who we allow to be close to us, and you know, who we keep at a distance and who we keep close to us. My problem is I have the attachment issue, so I attach to people that, you know, show me attention and act like they love me. So I have to learn the fake love and the real love. All right. So Dave the teddy bear says hi at Sky, and Sky says hi Emre, and DNA says LOL, it's me Earl, but not Earl. I know, right? Earl, but not Earl. Matrix says thanks, Mike, and Pretty Girl says, yep, that's our pit that I'm always talking about as his profile pic. Aw, I wish I could bring it up. Oh, there it is. Aw, I love the pit. That's Ashley and Earl's pit. He's pretty.
Oh, yeah. I've seen him before.
Yeah. Matrix says, Mr. A, yeah, hey. And Dave says, Dave the teddy bear says, hey, Sky. I already said that. Sky says, good to see you, Dave the teddy bear dog. And David Doyle says, my friend stole my gun to pawn it. Oh, I can't say that word. And I can't say the other word. You guys can just read that.
You already said it.
I did. And Dave the teddy bear dog says, hey, Haunted. Hey, Matrix Rabbit. And Sky says, oh, no, David. And Pretty Girl says, Mike, I've had those people as well that come into my life, get what they want, or need, and then leave like it was nothing. And that's where my trust issue comes in. And that's true, Ashley, and it changes us as a people person, and it makes us not trust the next person. The sad thing
the next
is,
person could be the one you could trust.
Right. The next person could be the one that loves you unconditionally. And that's why I brought up Lindsay and Bill. I've never told them that before. This is the first time the both of them are hearing that, if Bill's listening. But this is the first time Lindsay's heard that. I don't trust people. I don't keep people close anymore because of the shit I've been through. But I've never had people like Bill and Lindsay and that family in my life. And I would die for them. David Doyle says, I meant to say they used to be my friend. Tabitha's friends, who was her friend since middle school, it's no longer her friend because Tabitha's friends chose the drug life. And Matrix says, happens to me too. See, guys, we're a lot of the same. And Dave the teddy bear dog says, good to see you too, Sky. And David Doyle says, it's not the drugs that bars me, is what people do that they can't control when they do the drugs. That's true, David. David says, I don't judge people, but when you can't control yourself and you make bad decisions because you allow your habits to control you, those are the ones I stay away from.
Yeah.
Rightfully so, David, and you're smart for that. Sky, our Pretty Girl says, so true. And Matrix says, I mess with people too. If I like you, you get messed with. Yes, Bill is bad about that. So bad. Sometimes he annoys the shit out of me. I'll get so mad at him. But in the end, I know it's just Bill, and he loves me.
Did Sandra come on here?
Sandra was here. Where are you at, Sandra? You still here, sis?
She posted her pizza maker on Facebook with the beats on it.
Oh.
So they did it last night as soon as they went home. I thought that was cute. Yeah.
Dave the teddy bear dog said, I just got my medical card and this pen, can't say that either, cartridge. Nice, girl. Sky says, glad I found you guys. Sky, we're glad you found us too. We love you guys. And like I said, you guys are our family and always will be. If we're ever on live and you guys want to get up here and say, hey, I need to talk. I'm in my head. I got so much going on. Come on up because you're welcome to.
We'll work it out. We'll talk it out best we can.
Yes.
And I'm sure glad Sky found us too.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy her. I enjoy everybody. I love everybody on here.
Dave, the teddy bear dog, said, yo, in a high-pitched voice. Yo! Here we go. Yo, guys! Yeah, I did that for you, Dave the dog. Matrix says, things change and people change. People have affairs just because it's different. And that's true. And Janet says, karma will get them tenfold. I'm a full believer in karma. I am too, Janet.
Oh, I am too, Janet.
Everybody that has ever hurt me has tried to come back.
Yep.
I'm telling you now. And that's why it's super crazy. That's why that's that attachment with Lindsay and Bill, because they're the only ones I've ever just jumped back to. Most people realize how good you were to them. Most people realize how sincere, because of our issues, guys. This is the thing. Because of our issues, we will bring people up. And because we are, everybody in this room right now with us are all nurturers. You guys are all just like me. We are all nurturers. So we try to make other people happy. We sacrifice our happiness to make them happy. When they leave and they lose that and they realize that we're one of the very few that actually gave a true shit about them, they try to come back. But guess what? No matter how much nurturers we are, when they hurt you, and you can never forget that. You guys, we are all the same in the here. And Pretty Girl in Earl says, I have to say that Crazy Girl has been a major help as well. Sorry, I can't go without giving her credit. Oh, no, she's amazing.
Yes, she is. She's came a long ways.
She's helped me so much. I love that girl to pieces. Yeah, LaShawna's amazing. I don't know where she's at today.
No.
But she is amazing, and she's just like us, you know. I mean, we're all family.
She's actually changed a lot than what she used to be.
Yeah.
How would you say that?
Personality-wise,
she's really changed, and I am so proud of her.
Mm-hmm.
She's changed for the best.
She's amazing. And like I said, we may not talk a lot. We may not go to each other's house a lot, but if she needs me, I'm there. As you guys seen.
And they get mad at each other, but they always bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
It's family. It's sister and brothers.
If I see something going on with her, I'm right there. She's same thing with her.
Yeah, she's the same way.
We didn't talk for a long time. When this happened to my hand, she was right there. She came straight to my house.
Ready to kick ass.
Yeah.
She cleaned house.
Yeah.
She told him like it was, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't hold back.
So no matter what we go through together, we'll always have each other. If something happens to her, I'm there. If something happens to me, she's there. And I'm very confident about that. And DNA says, Mike, that's how I am with my family. I only talk to my brothers because just like yesterday, nobody in my family said a word to me until I texted them way in the afternoon. I hate family. Yeah, that's true, Earl. And I'm the same way. I mean, I usually message something to people first.
Family usually messages it, it's
right. They should be like, hey, Merry Christmas, or hey, I love you, whatever.
Sometimes, a lot of times they do before you even get to text them.
Yeah, there's Sandra. Gotta go, guys. Love you, sis.
Love you, babe. I hope you enjoyed your pizza. You didn't let me know.
And Dave, the teddy bear dog, says I gotta run in CVS and get my coffee pods. All right, sweetie.
All righty. Be careful.
David says, I know exactly what you mean, Mike. Lindsay says, oh, Janet, I agree. The one we're referring to has major karma coming their way. Lindsay, they got some of that karma. Woo-woo. You know they did, Lindsay. They got some of that karma, and it ain't done yet. Guys, it's a very true thing. Guys, if somebody hurts you, look, now you got me all excited. If somebody hurts you guys and they make you feel super shitty, or they just walk out on you, or they use you, or they do things that just so horrible, just know, I promise you, karma will get them back. And we know it firsthand. Me and Lindsay and Bill, we see it. We see it going on right now. And guess what? Just like I said to that person out there, karma is a bitch. And I told you it would be. And you'll always be a cunt. Sorry, guys. So I know women don't like that word, but that's boxed in just for her.
Okay.
Anyways,
I don't mind it. Call me a cunt because that's the best part of a woman. Just like when you call
not hers.
And when you call somebody a dick, they're gonna say thank you. That's the best part of a man.
Okay, that could be the best part of a lot of women, but not hers. Not yours. I'm talking about.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I'm talking about you know who.
Yeah, I gotcha. It's like you better not be talking about me.
No, I'm talking about you know who. And Pretty Girl says, exactly, Mike. I've done that too. And oddly, that's how I met my husband. I said I was done with people and then bumped into him one day. And now we are here. Wow. That's awesome.
That is cool.
That's awesome. I didn't know that. I'm finally saying I'm done. So I hope maybe I bump into somebody that I can spend a lifetime with.
That's
Look,
cool.
Ugly people deserve a chance too. So maybe I'll find the right one. Somebody that'll want me without throwing up.
There's always someone out there.
Yes.
For everybody. There's always someone out there for you.
Yes.
No matter what you are, who you look like, what you are, there's always somebody out there.
Yeah, you don't get this ugly overnight.
Yeah, don't you wish?
Janet says, Lindsay, I don't doubt it. I know people like that. Those people are miserable and misery loves company. That sure does, Janet. And Sky says, so pretty, Ashley and Earl. And Ashley says her name is Raja. She's a 1,200-pound pit bull, or 120-pound pit bull. I was going to say, holy shit, Ashley. 120-pound pit bull, but thinks she's a 5-pound chihuahua the way she lays in my lap. Oh, my dogs are like that too.
One time we were videoing on Lashana's and she could come up on panel and hell yeah, that dog's huge. And it was trying to get up on her lap. And it did. And his face is right here. He's huge.
He's a big boy.
Yeah.
Matrix says, if you want to know if people are real with you, when they ask for something, say no. That would tell you, especially if they are counting on it. That's true, Matrix, and that's something I'm working on because I have a hard, no is not hardly in my vocabulary. And it's gotten me into lots of trouble. It's gotten me into lots of bullshit, but I should know that by now, but it's always been a real hard thing for me. Pretty Girl says, thank you, Sky. That's my baby girl. And Pretty Girl says, yep, that next person was my husband. So you're so right, Mike, that next person could be the most important. And that's true, Pretty Girl. And that's the way I look at life. I'm giving everybody a chance until they give me a reason not to. Because you never know. If I pass that up, I might be passing something super special up. And David says, I like that one, Matrix. And Lindsay says, Bill messed and grilled me so hard the first day we met. A month later, we were dating. I know, right, Lindsay? And Sky says, love doggies, Ashley. I had a white pit with brown spots a decade ago. My Chica, she was a sweetie. Aww. And Sky says, thanks, Mom. Much love. And Matrix says, if you feel like you're being manipulated, you probably are. I feel like that a lot, Matrix. And Sky says, oh, Sky sounds beautiful. And Dave the teddy bear says, oh, heart-faced devil. Matrix, let me go back to that real fast. My problem is sometimes I see the signs whenever I become attached to somebody. I see the signs that this is not going to be good, but I try to hold on to that happiness for as long as I can. I know it's a shitty thing to do because it always hurts when it ends. I try to hold on to that happiness as long as I possibly can because I know it. I know that they're fake and I know it's going to be gone. And I have to learn not to start it in the first place because it always hurts when they decide they never cared about you. So I get that too, Matrix. And I'm learning that. Lashana, what's up, sis?
She made it.
We were just talking about you.
Hey, look, I got the PJs on, sis, and I like them, baby.
Lashana says, I am late.
They are nice and warm. And Kurt, I went up there a while ago, sis, and he said, oh, my God, you look real nice in those. Made me feel good.
And Ashley says, there's my girl. Yeah, she does look good in them.
I like them.
And we were talking about you, sis, but not bad, I promise.
No, it wasn't bad, baby.
David says, hello, crazy girl. Good morning. And Sky says, exactly, Mike. My exes always try to talk to me after they ditch out or I ditched out. Like, nope, had your chance. Very, very true, girl. And that's where I'm at now.
Do you feel a lot better, Shauna, today?
And Lindsay says, Mom, those pajamas look so soft and comfy.
They're really soft, Lindsay, real soft and comfy.
And Sky says, crazy girl, love, love, love. Matrix says, too little, too late. And Sky says, we love you, crazy girl. And Lashana says, good morning, all. And Pretty Girl says, exactly, crazy girl is the bestest. And David says, yes, you are there for her. Yes. And Janet says, morning, crazy girl. And Matrix says, crazy girl. And Sandra's still here, says, morning, sis. And have a good day, guys. Love you, Mom and Bob and sis.
Love you too.
Love
baby.
you too, sis. Be careful.
Call me and let me know what you thought about your pizza. You ain't answered that.
Yeah, she didn't. Matrix says, I wouldn't be doing the live thing with your sister. She is very important to me.
She is.
Aw.
That's cool. That's
Thank
nice.
you, Matrix. And Matrix says, I help Karma make me feel better. Yes, it will too, Matrix. And Sky says, doesn't bother me, Mike. And thank you, Sky. And Pretty Girl says, same here, Matrix. And Matrix says, now I see, Sky. Like, what the fuck? And Matrix says, Mike, you are not ugly, though. Thank you. You know, we all have our thoughts where we think, I wouldn't date him. Or, you know, I would throw up. I don't know. We all think that about ourselves. And that's another thing. I'm trying to become more confident with myself. Because, you know, people see me as being, what do they call it? Self-centered, and I'm really not. I have my own demons with that.
You know what? I look at it this way. I may not be the prettiest, but I ain't the ugliest. And you know what? If they don't like the way I look, don't look at me. I'm sorry. Don't look at me. I do the best I can.
Mom looks good for an old lady.
I do the best I can.
Janet says, you're not ugly, Mike. I'm kicking your ass when I see you.
Uh-oh. I think it's my kids that keeps me young, actually. They keep me young.
Uh-huh. Pretty Girl says, Matrix, that is so true, because those that want and love you for you will stick around no matter what. That is very true. And Matrix says, you got to be strong, Mike. Yes. And that's the thing. The moment we lose our strength, we just go downhill, and it's so hard to recover.
I always look at it this way. All my kids are beautiful. They take after mama.
That's it.
I've got no ugly kids. All beautiful kids, every one of them.
I'm the only ugly one.
Yeah, the only ugly duckling, huh? Yeah.
Lashana says, sorry I had to change from the phone to the laptop. Again, sis.
Oh, shit.
Pretty Girl says, Matrix, sometimes you can convince yourself that you're being manipulated when you're not as well. Trust me, I've sabotaged myself before, allowing those thoughts to eat me alive. I agree with that too, Ashley. I've done the same thing, and I've been really hard on people because I thought that they were there for the bad and not for the good.
Sean, I just woke up.
Oh, well, I hope you got enough sleep, sis. I know you were super tired last night.
Yeah. Hey, Ashley, how's them babies doing?
And Matrix says, crazy girl, hey. And Lashana says, hello, Matrix. And Pretty Girl says, it was all good, girl. We love you and are so thankful for you. Yes. And Sanders and Lashana says, hello, love you all. And Matrix says, I don't have time for fake people. Amen, brother. I'm the same way now.
Yep.
And Pretty Girl says, crazy girl, much love. And Lashana says, I am still hurting.
She will for a while.
I've got some icy hot if you want some, sis. And Matrix says, love you too, crazy girl. And Pretty Girl says, girl, I know how you feel. I am sore today from dealing with the cows. Oh,
God.
And Lashana says, and I really literally just woke up, haven't even had coffee yet.
She better get you a cup.
And Matrix says, I bet you looked super tired last night.
She did.
Yeah.
As soon as she come on, I asked her, well, are you okay? Because she didn't.
I know, I seen that.
She looked sick. She looked
super
like she
tired.
was sick or tired. She looked like she wasn't feeling good.
Oh, Lindsay. Look what Lindsay did.
What did she do?
Lindsay gave us a donation, $1.99. I love you, jackass. Love you too, Lindsay. You know you didn't have to do that, girl.
Thank you,
Here,
Lindsay.
let me
I love her.
Here, I'll pin that, Lindsay.
She says, Merry Christmas, Michael. There's your Christmas present, baby.
Yeah. Lashana says, that made me feel good. Thank you, Lindsay.
Love you, Lindsay.
Love you too, girl. And we need to spend more time together. We're always so busy, the both of us.
You need to get back to doing some challenges, not dangerous challenges, like eating that nasty baby food, the mouse traps. I thought that was hilarious. But not the dangerous stunts. Leave them alone.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't jackass.
Right? And look at Steve-O now. He's all jacked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty Girl says, love you too, girl. And Lashana says, Ashley, I still got to check my phone for text. Ashley says, uh-oh, crazy girl with no coffee. World, watch out. I know, right? And Matrix says, I am like the Hulk. Don't make me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry.
I like that.
Janet says, Michael, quit calling yourself ugly. Okay, I will.
You won't like me if I'm angry.
I promise. And Lashana says, I heard you all talking about me. Yep, it was good, sis.
It wasn't bad, baby. And it was all the honest to God truth. Really the truth.
Yeah. Just like I told them, you were there whenever I did this to my hand. And we haven't talked in so long, but you were right there at my house. The first sign of trouble. Just like whenever I seen that live one day, I came straight to your house. Got in trouble by Floyd. I was too loud, guys. Could you imagine me being too loud? Pretty Girl says, yes, you do, girl. You should have like 8 pics. I took some up close pics of the donkeys for you since we were out in the pasture. Aw,
cool.
Shauna says, yay. And Lashana says, Matrix, how you feeling today? And Pretty Girl says, I think you'll get a few smiles out of them, girl. The one bull cracked me up. And Lashana says, yay, Ashley. And Lashana says, shit, I can't even type. My fingers even hurt. And Lindsay says, yes, no more broken bones, but I agree challenges are coming back. All right, no more broken bones, but I'm up for challenges.
There you go.
Like even that drive-through challenge we did was so much fun. That was
hilarious. I thought that was
it sucked, but it was fun. I had a lot of fun doing that one.
I thought that was hilarious.
And Matrix says, still depressed, but I am managing. Guys, what you guys didn't see in the drive-through challenge was Dustin worked at that one play at the Jack in the Box at the time. And I edited him out of the video. And I still have the original with him in it. He just looked out the drive-through window and went, it was so funny. Sky says, Ashley, how many babies did your mama cow have yesterday?
3.
So I told my mom 3, and now I'm questioning my memory. Lashana says, love, 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 Sky Z. And Matrix says, Mike made me a mod. I did, Matrix. Congratulations, bud.
Yes, now you're a mod.
And Pretty Girl says, Sky, it was like 3 different moms, 3 different babies. Is Sky? And Sky says, crazy girl, glad to see you. And Lashana says, I was there and threatening bitches, telling them I better never see them there again. That's true, sis, and you haven't, have you? They never came back.
So I said she went down there flipping clean house, man.
Yep. And Sky says he thinks Ashley, I'll tell her. And Pretty Girl says, uh-oh, who peeved crazy girl? I'll get them for you, girl. It was crazy. Lindsay says, but again, we were done with the sled one before the broken collarbone. You are the one that said to do it again, LOL. I did.
I believe you. I believe you. I know Michael.
I said one more pass.
I know my son.
And that one more pass was the last part. I should have stopped it there. Well, me and Colton did the same video with him on the sled, which is really funny because we did that the same day. And we did that before my broken bone. Well, after I broke my bone, I second guessed putting Colton's up because I didn't want, the fake cancel culture to try to cancel us because they see Colton on the same sled and then me break my shoulder in the next video. So I spaced it out a couple videos. And plus, that little fake cancel culture has tried to hit my channel a long time ago.
Hey,
didn't work.
Lashana, I put that brown, that there honey blonde, or that, anyway, I put that there dye on my hair that I showed you guys the other day. And look, It didn't change it at all. Not at all. And on that box, it was like a
It
golden
made it more
brown.
white.
Yeah, it made it more white. But on that box, it was golden brown, like a golden brown.
Yeah, but she bought a box with the black girl on the cover. I don't think that dye is made for white people. No race cards. I'm just saying that that's different.
I didn't think it would make any difference.
It does.
Really?
You cannot buy that.
Because of the pygmy in my hair?
Yeah, because it sticks to black hair different than ours. Lashana says, I was ready to beat that little bitch into a new day. She was, man.
Yeah.
I ain't seen Lashana that mad in a long time.
And then the little bitch turns around and asks Lashana for a ride to town, and Lashana said, you got to be out of your mind.
She said, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Pretty girl says, Sky, no problem. Glad I could help. And Matrix says, thank you, Mike. You're welcome, bub. And Sky says, smiley, smiley, heart, heart, present, present. And Sky says, oh, thanks for the wrench, Mike. You're welcome, sweetie. And Lindsay says, then we got threatened with a lawyer on a Sunday at 10 p.m. That's right, Lindsay. We've been through some shit, girl. And Pretty Girl says, crazy girl, you'll have to fill me in later because I think I missed something or maybe I wasn't supposed to know. No, she'll fill you in. That's what happened. What happened with me
quite a while ago.
Yeah. And pretty girl says, yay, Sky. And Sky says, heart, heart, smiley, smiley. Matrix says, I have been canceled so many times I shouldn't exist anymore. Right, Matrix? Me too. And Lindsay says, I could totally picture crazy girl beating someone's ass in front of your yard, Mike. LOL. And in front of the cop.
Yeah.
The cop was there. And Lashana didn't care. She was like, bitch, you better get out of here. If not, you're going to deal with me today. And that cop was just standing there like, okay. And Earl says, Mike, breaking bones is fun. I've done it many times. My hands are going to be shit when I get older. Ain't that true, Earl? Man, I never want to break my shoulder again. That was horrible. And Pretty Girl says, oh, okay. Laughing. And David says, just remember this, Mike. If it doesn't kill us, it makes us stronger.
Yeah,
that's true.
That is true.
All right, guys, we got to get out of here. We're over an hour in now, and I have somewhere I have to be before I head home. And Pretty Girl says, I thought people knew you don't fuck with the redhead. That's true. People should know. Even I, if I mess with her, I mess with her in strokes. And I go, okay, I'm back off. Anyways, guys, we're going to get out of here. Just remember, guys, everybody think right now, right here, you are amazing. And you love yourself more than anybody can ever love you. And the people that get the chance to see how amazing you are the people that are lucky as hell to have you in their lives. No matter what, you are amazing. And no matter what people do to you or say to you or anything like that, stay amazing. No matter what you got going on in your head, you just always know that you're loved. And if you're not loved by many people, then that's their loss. But you are loved by us and you are loved by the other people in here. Stay strong. Don't worry about anything bad. You guys are amazing and we love you very much. And let me catch up on this and then we're out of here. Pretty Girl says, I thought people... Oh, I already read that. Sky says, bye, everyone. Enjoyed the live. Thank you, Sky. We enjoyed you guys. David says, my coffee is burning on the stove. Uh-oh, David. No. Janet says, bye. Love you, Mike and Mom. Love you, Janet.
Love you. Well, David's got some hot coffee. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. And Pretty Girl says, Mike's scared of catching that furry. I know, right? Matrix says, it should be a rule, Ashley. Entitled people are assholes. That is true. Janet says, bye, everyone. Sky says, much love. Pretty Girl says, thank you all so much for this morning. It has been so helpful. Everyone have an amazing day.
Thanks for joining.
Matrix says, bye all. Lindsay says, bye. Love you, Lindsay.
Bye, Lindsay.
Shauna says, I just get on and you leave. I know, sis. No. I'm trying to get back early enough to get to your house. Mom wants to run to a couple stores before I go home. And I don't want to get home at 10 o'clock at night because I want to drop your present off and then I want to haul water.
I'm going to send them with mine.
David says, I saved the coffee. And Pretty Girl says, Matrix so true. And Lashana says, Hi, David. Sky says LOL. David says, pretty girl, what are you going to be doing on next live? All right, guys, we love you guys. Just remember what I said. You guys are amazing, and you always will be. And there's nobody more amazing than you guys. Please like,
subscribe,
and share everything. We love you guys.
Love you. I'm glad you all came.
See you guys in 2 weeks, unless I bump on Lashana's or Lashana's live. Love you guys.
Bye.
Get off your.